Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Welcome back to Against the Iron Storm with Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm. I'm the Dread Canary, and we are playing on an Iron Man mode, where if I lose a game, I have to reset and start over from the tutorial. We play every difficulty twice before increasing, and the hope is that we'll be able to outscale the difficulty of Prestige. We're currently on our second Prestige 2 game, and as you can see, Queen's pretty mad at us. We haven't been able to get off the ground with our orders, and we're playing on a map where you start with plus 150 hostility points, and that plus harpies means I've been having morale problems for years. So it doesn't look great, but I've turned around bad games before, so maybe we can do it here. Let's find out. Bonus stone, bonus money when people abandon me, and finding new villagers. Let's go with bonus money when people abandon me, because that's the problem I've been having. And you know, maybe it's not a good idea to plan on more of the problem I've been experiencing, but a little bit crestfallen so far. Let's go ahead and do this. We're not happy. Oh, we are happy burning. Got a mine up. We got Sother here. Hey, Sother, how you doing, buddy? None of this is really good, but I am happy to buy anything that will get me reputation and longer fuel, because that's been an issue. I think we have a thing for needing leisure fulfilled, so let's go ahead and buy all of your ale while you're here. Using really anything I have to that's not tools, because I feel like I'm going to need those tools. There we go. Thank you. Let's go ahead and transition this to being one of every species, but we'll put the human first. Beaver second. Harpy third. There we go. Okay, humans. Can't get humans without harpies, so that's what we're going to go with. We do have 20 tools. Faster movement speed is an option. Citadel resources is an option. Fabric is an option. Okay. We're going to go with this one, and we're going to go with the reputation, because we are kind of having a hard time of it. Food's not really a problem, and if we can get building materials up and running, that would help. Another harpy here. Fire is going out. You've got my permission to burn anything you have to not have that happen. Meanwhile, let's also go ahead and drop a pair of beavers in this mine. Our hope is to kind of stabilize in the near future and really kind of try to outscale the storm, but we're having some deep problems. Food is not one of them, as you can see. We've got plenty of food. Okay, never make fabric again, so get out. And we're going to drop 2 harpies in here. And they are only going to make fabric. As much as they want, and that is going to help. Okay, we now have some copper ore. That's good. I would love to get tool infrastructure going, but I really can't. I'm thinking that my initial building options might not have been the best choice. Hey, there we go. Okay, smithy is an idea. Let's move this forward a little bit. And we will go ahead and drop ourselves a smithy right here. and run a road around it. Vliss, buddy, hey, we are in trouble. What can you do? You can lower the hostility of the forest. That would be amazing. I don't know what else I can sell you, but I would love this move speed or that reputation. If I can get 16, or we just buy a ton of clothing. Is this even possible? Looks like it might be. Yeah, let's go for it. And I'm feeling faster reputation. No, I think I'm feeling faster movement. And what I'm hoping that'll do is that'll give us the clothing that we need. And then if we can get a smelter in here, some way to turn copper into copper bars, then we'd be able to make tools, and that would help significantly. We are a little bit drowning in mushrooms, which will actually help a lot if I get the ability to make... Oh, I have the ability to make flour. I've got the ability to make flour. I've also got the ability to make packs of provisions, which I should probably be doing. So we're going to set a cap of 500, and we're going to set a cap of 20, just because I only want enough to really start doing some trade routes. We've got two groups of people who are clothed. We've got fuel coming in. We don't have any cysts. If I fire all of my woodcutters, we don't have enough building materials for anything, but I can certainly put beavers in there. I don't love the situation I'm in, but this feels salvageable still. Ish. Okay. I know this is going to burn through like all of my fuel, but it should get us through the storm without losing anyone further. There. Okay. We've got beavers here. I can grab a couple of beavers here. And we can move these where? Where do I want them? I definitely want another hostile glade event so we can try to lower hostility of the forest. Turn this in. Gives us even more fabric production. That's great. Faster wood cutting? I love faster wood cutting. Smokehouse. Oh, no, smelter. I was just saying I needed a smelter. So now we have one. And that will let us smelt copper into bars, which is pretty good. We need one more ale to get this need for leisure fulfilled order. We want, I guess, humans and harpies. I guess. I don't love it, but what can you do? We need something that we can put in biscuits. Just anything that we could put in biscuits would be amazing. Copper bars and I guess coal. Not that we can do anything with it right now. Biscuits, definitely not. Pipes, not at this time. This should be beavered. Building materials, not so much. If we delete this, and then I put in a couple of beaver houses, that will help. Sahilda, hey girl, how you doing? Plantation is highly tempting because it'll let me start making biscuits, and I think I need to. I wasn't gonna because we've got a forest mystery that's gonna spawn living matter, but I think at this point I desperately need to do this, so we're desperately doing it. Let's go ahead and not do that much, maybe 50? Maybe 100? Gets us that. And then what we can do is we can do this, and we can do this, and we can do this, and we can forego opening a dangerous glade this year. We can put a plantation right there, which is going to focus solely on berries. It's going to focus solely on berries because biscuits. Because we're going to have plenty of flour, and with our plenty of flour we'll be able to make plenty of biscuits, and everybody likes biscuits. We'll also be able to make skewers using berries and insects that we're getting for free. Skewers, we want a cap of 40, and biscuits, we want a cap of 200. Gonna put food there. Gonna run a little bit of a road along that side. Put 2 humans in here. And just to, you know, this. Okay. Okay. I don't feel good about it, but I feel better about it than I did. Oh, I've got trade routes I can do. Let's show only available. Yep. Yep. We need to use rainwater. And you need drizzle water. Okay. We've got stormwater here. Maybe make a rain collector? Rain collector is a little bit inefficient, but it's kind of all we've got access to, so that's what we're doing. Drop a harpy in there. We did tell that only berries. That's good. So starting next year, we'll be able to start solving some of our problems with biscuit production. Just rampant biscuit production. But in the meantime, what is going on? beavers are unhappy. Why? Because of unfair treatment in the forest is hostile. I mean, that... I hear you, beavers. I hear you. I can do something about one of those things. Which is we can lower the hostility of the forest. Actually, fairly significantly. Yeah. But that's not enough. Well, okay, looks like I'm losing some beavers. Let's see, if I do that, and that, and heck that, suddenly beavers are okay. And we've got a living matter spawning on a farm field, which we'll investigate immediately. We lose a harpy. Mine has no available ore. Right, that's this mine. Yeah, we knew about that. Good news is we have money now. Bad news is everything else is kind of falling apart. Okay. We can put a beaver in here. 75% chance of producing double yields when under the effects of biscuits? Yes, please. So, third buddy, hi. Yeah, lowering the hostility of the forest seems essential. And we also need... Honestly, I don't know what else we need. Maybe planks? And bricks? If you're willing to sell them to us? Thank you? And what I want is things that I can food with. Let's go ahead and do this. We don't have the berries yet. But what that's going to let me do, right, is I can at least stock this. And we can get rid of you, and we can do that. So we can put another one in here. And then I'm going to go down here and say, you know what, let's upgrade this again. That way we will get, 240 coal out of it, which will get us the coal that we need. You didn't happen to have ale? No, of course not. No, that's fine though. We are low on fuel. Did I forget to turn off my happy burn? I think I forgot to turn off my happy burn. Stonecutter's camp is empty. Well, let's just move you up here, but also let's fire you and put you in the coal mine. You will love working in a coal mine. Berries are getting made. We're going to have some jerky. We're going to have some sea marrow. That's going to help. Planting's going to be faster, not that we care. Okay. Alright. Alright. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Okay. What can I do about that? Well, for one thing, not a whole lot. Sahilda, hey girl. How you doing? Okay. That's good. And I could buy... Well, I've got decent building materials now, actually. So that looks helpful. I got flour. We could buy... When you make biscuits, you can stuff them with roots. Okay. Well, if you can make root biscuits... Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to put 2 humans in here. And we're actually going to fire both of these harpies, and we're going to put 2 harpies in here too. Then we're going to go down here. We're going to upgrade this mine. And then we're going to take 3 beavers. We're going to drop them in the blight post. And we're going to tell them to put up to 10 because we need to deal with these cysts. Okay. Alright. That'll lower hostility a bit. It's not enough, but it's a bit. Now I can absolutely lower the hostility of a forest, but I don't think I can get low enough for them to be happy. I mean, I can for a little while. Oh, I lost a harpy. Okay. And now, of course, I need to stop this. But it should be enough that I only lose the 1 harpy. Okay. 3 clay per minute? Sure. Gonna fire all of these. Trade rounds. Oh, you're willing to buy skewers. Okay. Queen is super mad. Just super mad. What can we do about it? So, for one thing, I can make housing. It's not where I wanted that. We can just make another row of housing. And you know, maybe we don't do that much housing. Maybe what we do is this. And the reason we do that is so that we can then make a road this way. And we can make some, we can start working on comforting walls, which we would quite like. And what we're going to end up with is just so many biscuits and so much skewers. We can get free incense when we roots, but I don't have a way of making roots. We can have farmers carry more. That's pretty good. We can have woodcutters move faster. That's also pretty good. You want, I don't know, 80 fabric? Of course you do. Let's go ahead and buy tools with the 80 fabric and 200 flour that I'm going to sell you. We will also buy pickled goods and let's buy some pipes and a little bit of whiskey. There we go. Thank you. Trade route. Yes. Skewers. We're using rainwater. That's great. We're gonna trade route we can do. I'm not selling coal. But we can come down here and we can maybe upgrade that. And now we've got plenty of coal there as well. This can come up here and get this meat. Looks good. We're working on upgrading our hearth. Should be pretty nice. Alright, alright. We've got 2 spots. If I favor beavers, we can kick them up to 24. I can sell this. I can sell that. We can go to orders, do this. That gets us the ability to make planks much more efficiently. So now this is only going to be used for bricks. And we're going to go up to a cap of 50. Yeah, because I think I can make, I can make pipes there. So that should solve our building material issues. I can stop favoring beavers now. We're using some rainwater. We have lots of food. Lots of food. Woodcutter's camp is out of wood to chop. That's fine. We'll just slide you down here. We'll push this up against the wall. We are going to change this so that it is all, well, it is mostly harpies. We have 2 cysts. Okay. We're going to put 2 harpies in here. And we're going to tell them to use wood to make up to 20. We're going to put ourselves here on just coal. Okay. So we're at the storm. And now that we're at the storm, we're going to fire our wood cutters. There we go. And we're going to fire our wood cutters. We're going to go like this. That gets us down to hostility 5. If I burn 240 wood over the course of the storm, we can drop hostility down to 3. And what are we missing here? We are missing 4 more comforting buildings. Well, we know what to do about that, don't we? We need more comforting wall. Because the wall is just so very, very comforting. Okay. We're doing all right, chat. We are doing okay. We just need a little bit more leisure. Okay, we're no longer happy burning anything, but it's fine because we are at the end of the storm. Excellent. Okay. Let's rehire our woodcutters. And prepare for our next set of arrivals. Hey, you. I've got some money. Let's go ahead and get a mystery box. Well, we get bonus coal. That's really good. Eggs per minute is awesome. Rest of this is fine. What would you need for 24 more? I can sell you back your trade goods. I'm not going to use those. I can sell you back this incense. I don't have anything to do with that. And we've got tons of mushrooms. More coal, more wood cutting speed. That's excellent. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 We go to trade routes. I'll sell that definitely, and this 100%. Get us some more money coming in. We have more people, and we primarily, I think, want that group. And what we're going to do here is we're going to get rid of you. We're going to make that a thing. We need to be gathering... Well, we've got a bunch of stuff that we need to be doing, honestly. But one thing is we're going to put a beaver in here Tell them that we want 50 planks and only 50 planks. We're going to put a harpy in here. Tell them that we want 50 fabric. And then I've got 2 humans left over for building the town and for dealing with this once we get in there. Okay. Dangerous glade event. We can do this with fabric, so let's do it with fabric, and let's go ahead and get the reputation, because my word, we need the reputation. And that'll prevent us from losing 5 people to death, which we don't want. Obviously, death is bad. We've almost got our rainwater used. We just need 5 more. Blight rot's looking okay. There we go. There's an order. Excellent. Ranch could be decent. Tinkerer, no. I don't love any of these. I'm actually going to sit... I'm going to reroll. Okay. We didn't get anything we could really use. I'm going to get a cellar. And we want to be looking where we want our next small hearth, which ideally would be right here. But I can't do that because we've got all of this in the way. Where's my trapper's camp? My trapper's camp is up there. Okay, fine. Where else could I put a small hearth? I could put a small hearth on this side, right there. But then we've got stone in the way. But that's fine. We can just go ahead and do this. And if we can staff it, that'd be great. In the meantime, though, maybe I just really, really fill up my one hearth. Square that up. Ooh. Okay. You're obviously out of stuff to do, so let's go ahead and square off this entrance. Meanwhile, that is going to be done before the storm hits. Food's never been a problem. We've got so much food. Speaking of food, I don't have anyone to build the town. But you know what? That's okay. Now we do, and we can take this trapper's camp down here. I'm destocking it because we've got plenty of food at the moment. I don't really want a small farm. Global food production speed would be nice. That'll let me get more. And then I should have saved my money for this. That's amazing. But no. Guess we can't. So what if I bought jerky and pie? I sold you tools. Let's buy jerky and pie. Plus 65 flour and 100 insects. And then I think I favor harpies real quick. And with all the complex food, I think that'll be enough to raise their happiness level. Plus, we're going to increase our odds of getting double production by another 10%, so we'll be up to 25% base. And then So 50% chance of double yields being produced very quickly. Yeah. Queen's mad at us, but I feel like we finally stabilized this thing. Do we have ore? We do. Okay. People are kinda mad. But only kinda. We've got plenty of complex food. Burning cyst takes longer. I'm losing random units. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Living matter is gonna spawn. But what I can do, right, is that, and suddenly my people are happy. Now I need another source of ale, and I need to keep remembering I've got these. Yeah, I can sell skewers. Sure. We can sell all that. That seems nice. Now, harpies are ecstatic. Which is pretty good. We've got more people. Anything will do, so let's go ahead and take a nice balanced mix here. I'm gonna put a beaver in the woodcutting camp. I'm gonna fire all of these and put them also in the woodcutting camp. Plus, you know, woodcutting camp. You guys are pretty good. You guys are pretty good. We are not making... Well, we can make bricks, but you guys can get out. We're going to have you come over here and be the trappers. Should be fairly nice. I'll add another one of these. Trade route. Oh, you want to buy mushrooms? Well, absolutely. I want to sell you mushrooms. That sounds amazing. We've got tons of coal now. Sahilda, hey, what are the odds you have? You don't, of course. Obviously you don't. But we can increase our global food production. We can get packs of trade goods, new pottery. I don't love any of these. Got a decent amount of flour. Got plenty of berries. We could buy tools. I feel like what I want to do, though, is just get money from you. For 258, okay, yeah, that's enough. What if I also add tools to this? What'll that cost me? Looks good to me. Thank you. And now since we're making tools, and we have tools, I'll be able to get some of these caches. Like, for example, this one, which will get us another points. Okay. Yeah. I think we're staying ahead of it now. Maybe. Oh no, additional blight rod cysts. That's why I've got these people in here full time. Now that one I want the actual foodstuffs. Let's go ahead and make another paved road across here. Herbalist camp is out of herbalisms. Well, let's go ahead and just stick you sideways like so, and let's finish this road here that we never finished. I don't love any of these. I'm going to grab a guild house. I'm going to grab a guild house not because I want a guild house, but because a guild house is a victory condition, and I am still somewhat nervous about this game. So we're going to go like that, and we're going to build a mine there. Yeah, that bonus coal production is just really nice for fuel. Get a pile of skewers. Stick 3 humans in the guild house. Put a farm field down. And now we're getting a +7 global resolve, and that's going to probably save us. Because now we can fire these people. And we can fire these people. And that'll lower the hostility of the forest. And we have 18 tools. So I can set a couple over here to get this. And we're still a bit unhappy, but we have enough wood that I can do that. And that'll keep us relatively good for the storm. If we can get one more ale somewhere, we can get another point. Okay, that looks good. We want to undo our happy burns. We want to, of course, rehire some wood choppers. We're going to bring these guys up here and try to open that glade. I know we're getting swarmed with mushrooms, but I think we want the glade anyway. We're going to go ahead and grab faster movement speed. Traders coming faster. That looks good. That looks really good. We can buy ale, which we 100% need to do. And I am willing to sell you... Actually, I'll just buy it with amber. That lets us turn this in. Now we have a temple. He does not have scrolls, but that's fine. We have found... Hey, look, living matter. We know how to deal with that. And an herbalist camp that I don't need, so we can disassemble it. Disassemble does not equal dead. Hey, look! Citadel resources. That's good. Trade routes. Got 55. Okay. What do I have my stats at? 40 and 200? Yeah, that's perfect. Fuel goes up. I think we won. Chat, I think we did it. Yeah. You're out of copper bars. Okay, well. Hello, old Farliff. Don't need either of those. I don't really have anything I want to trade you right now, so we're not gonna. Thank you. What this is going to do is it's going to let me upgrade this hearth pretty quickly to another tier of hearth, which is going to give us a global +2 happiness bonus, right? If I... well, I can't do this yet. And we definitely need more building materials. Okay, there we go. Hey. Hearth goes up. goes in Hearth. Hostility's pretty low. Trade routes. Still grinding away. What's up, dude? Hey, yeah, hi. We're on Prestige 2. This game has been nonsense this whole time. Glad to see you here. But we are playing next to the Ancient Battleground, which started off with high hostility, and with Harpies, they have been just the whole time trying to leave. But I think we finally stabilized it. And in case you weren't here earlier, I finally got my test deck. I haven't opened it yet, but a card game that I designed. I've got a copy, and hopefully soon I will be able to make a video about how to play and show you. I made a card game based on the Zodiac. Living matter spawned on farm field, no problem. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted this one. There we go. The card game is designed for 3 to 6 players. It's a trick-taking game, similar to like Hearts or Spades, but the Sun and the Moon move through the Zodiac, and that changes the relative value of cards. It sounds a lot. It sounds a lot more complex to play than it ends up being. All the rules fit on the insert that's inside the deck, assuming that it came correctly. Let's go ahead and increase mining one more time. Get bonus scrolls production. Definitely buy ale. Let's buy wine and cosmetics too. I'm a little bit inefficient with my selling, but that's because we've got a guild house, and so it is fine to do that. Wall crossing. Comforting wall to get ourselves a global +2 happiness bonus. Never learned how to play hard, so it does sound complicated. It's really not that bad. I'm gonna make a once I'm sure everything looks nice, I'm gonna figure out angles and lighting and make a video explaining how to play it. It shouldn't take that long. Trade routes. Sell that. How is everything going? Yeah, it looks okay. I love this new trade route indicator. It is extremely helpful. Oh, look at that. Beavers hit their happiness threshold. I should... Oh, no, not that. I should think about making scrolls, maybe. Which means I should think about making pigment out of... We've got a nice stockpile of... Oh, you know what? Let's use berries. And we're going to say 100. Should look nice. And we're going to put a temple. You know what? This whole area is just going to be service buildings. Just all the service buildings. Just right there. Okay, and we have found the escaped convicts, which I don't... okay. Sure. Not mad about that. Trying any of the new modifiers yet? Stone 1 seems pretty easy. I haven't actually, because they did not show up here in either this game or the last one. But I am hopeful that we'll be able to see them in a new stream. If you're watching this on YouTube in the future, a patch just posted that opened up some new map modifiers that will change how games are played in the future. But I haven't had a chance to explore them on stream, and I've been working on other projects when I'm not streaming, so I haven't really been playing around outside of it. Let's go ahead and grab faster harvesting. I don't need faster planting. Sure, we can do this. Can I do all of that? Maybe. Okay, there we go. Trade route. Wow, even with that much global resolve, we are killing it. I think it's all those wealth effects. Oh, look at that. I need to replant the farm field. Food's looking pretty good. Yeah, we couldn't quite sustain the happiness, but it's okay. We're gonna knock this out. And these guys can make scrolls now, which we're not consuming. So I'm gonna be able to turn this in for my final point. Trade route. Where is all my coal going? I don't know. Oh, I was burning stuff. That makes sense. I'm always burning stuff. Okay, so we got the people, and if I now fire all of these people, down to hostility 8. Okay. Yeah, there are 4 there. That's perfect. I could do that. I don't think I need to. I think it should take long enough for this to go down that we'll be all right. Maybe not. Oh, we're using scrolls in the forum. That's where all my scrolls are going. I'd have to forbid consumption if I want to get that that order done. That'll be all right. Let's go ahead and stick a couple of beavers in the smithy. There's a whole lot of tools. Just a mega burn. Just such a massive burn here. Turn this off. that off. Trade routes. And you know what? Let's just win. It's fine. We're just gonna win. I've been streaming for a while, and I'm at the point where I think we're okay. We're just gonna get out. So, yep. Hey. Wonderful. All 3 species have all their needs of the complex food category fulfilled simultaneously. That's always a rough one to get. But we got it. That's nice. Marshlands on Viceroy or higher. Wonderful. Got the marketplace. Let's check out what we got from the deeds. Don't have it memorized. Get some XP, get some XP, get some XP, get a decoration. Heck yeah. And get a new cornerstone. Love it. Switch over here. Scroll up, scroll up. Okay. We don't really want timed orders yet, so let's see what else we can get here. Embarkation bonuses and production speed. Chance for bonus yields. I love my bonus yields, and then that means I can only afford burning duration and the ability to start with every settlement starts with fabric. That's nice. Okay. Now, obviously, if you made it this far in the video, you like the video, and you should do all the things that'll tell YouTube that you like the video, so YouTube can recommend it to other people who will like the video, and that'll be excellent for me. Remember, you can catch me live Monday and Thursday nights starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going till about midnight currently, though sometimes I do have to cancel a stream or make other adjustments to the schedule. Any announcements about schedule changes happen on my dedicated Twitter at GhostFinchMedia, which is where I'll also make announcements about things like when this becomes available, or other video projects I might start working on, anything else I'm producing that I want to put out into the world and that you might be interested in seeing. So that's just at GhostFinchMedia. Keep in mind I've got a website. It's just ghostfinchmedia.com. Weirdly enough, it doesn't work if you type in the www. I'm still figuring out why. I'm not a huge technical guy, but hey, if you want to see a website that I made, you can. Yes. Regardless, I hope you're having a great day. I'm very much glad you're here, and I'm glad Chad was here. That was excellent. So I would love to see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.